Yeah, Jack Grealish, the most expensive British footballer of all time, is set to sign a deal worth 7 figures with luxury clothing brand Gucci. Now, this is an exclusive by Dave Ornstein this morning, and he details how it's pretty unprecedented, really, for a partnership like this of an official ambassador role for an Italian company. Well, not just an Italian company, just Gucci. It's quite unprecedented for a sports person to be connected with a brand like that. So if this happens, which it looks like it's set to happen, wow, mega bucks and also, I suppose, groundbreaking.
Well, he don't really need the money, does he, Jack?
No, I don't suppose so. And he likes Gucci anyway, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's a bonus for him, isn't it? I'm sure his family are happy as well.
I'm sure they would be, yeah. It made me think about you two and about what sponsorship deals you had in your day.
More towards Trevor, because I knew Trevor had he was on a window down Oxford Street. Wasn't you, Trev?
Was this Top Man, Top Shop?
Oxford Circus, yeah.
Top Shop.
We used
Googling that immediately.
Yeah, I don't think there's much there, fortunately.
It's not as good as Gucci, though, Trev.
I mean, Gucci's an unbelievable deal. I watched the Gucci film, actually, recently, and amazing film. It's actually quite sad because none of the Gucci family have anything to do with the brand at the moment because of, I mean, it's a huge, huge company. But going back to Jack, I mean, what a deal. I mean, he's a good-looking boy. You know, he's obviously £100 million player, playing at a top club. I think it's a surprise that more players haven't been sponsored, I think, because you look at the way that, you know, Instagram and the way that different brands are promoting their clothing and stuff like that. And I'd say it's probably overdue, this. And Jack's done really well getting that deal, £1 million more or more, 7 figures. And slightly supersedes the deal that I had with Topshop.
I was just trying to find it, and I can only find lots of old school photos of you. Good looking man, Trevor, really, but I can't find that particular deal.
No, I'm quite pleased about that.
Yeah, I bet you are. Now, it got us talking this morning about footballers and fashion, because in one step of life, Jack Grealish is going to be partnered with Gucci, and in the other, you have Calvin Phillips, who was wearing a pair of shoes this weekend, which have been likened to chicken and bacon tortellini, which actually I'm looking at, and it's so similar. There's a picture. Can you see that? Right.
Yeah, I can see.
Someone sent a picture of this pasta, and one that's all like squidged up, and it is identical to the shoes that Calvin Phillips are wearing. And if you haven't seen them yet,
they must have got some stick in the dressing room.
I mean, yeah, they've been all over social media, haven't they? And I described them earlier on as 2 bags of sand done up at the top.
That's how much they cost, probably. 2 bags of sand.
You are probably right. Would we ever see you two in anything like that? Any garish gear?
No, not for me. I mean, listen, fair play to him.
For 7-figure sum, maybe.
You'd wear them as pasta, wouldn't you?
I think anybody would wear them for a 7-figure sum.
Am I going to find, if I Google Ray Parlour fashion,
bag of sand?
Am I going to find any old school?
Do you remember the boot contracts, Trev? That was the big thing in our era, wasn't it? And you didn't get a lot of money. You got, like, I remember signing with ASICS. My first ever boot contract, yeah. Valsport. Valsport was an Italian company, and their gear was pretty good. The boots were fantastic, to be fair, very comfortable. And obviously, you had what did you have? You had obviously the Adidas and that sort of stuff. Diodora, remember Diodora?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Beyond Bjork.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted.
I remember doing a deal with Reebok and Dennis Bergkamp. We met at this place in London. I think it was near the Millennium Dome at the time. And it was almost like, it was embarrassing being in his company because he's such a humble man, wasn't he, Ray?
Oh, yeah,
absolutely. The way that he carried himself.
Yeah.
But he was such a big star. And, it was an intriguing afternoon doing some filming with him. But, yeah, I just couldn't believe how down-to-earth and just like a really nice guy he was.
I've just been having a little look on social media, and I have found Ray Parlour in...
Cobra Bombs.
What is that? Is that...
When you Google
what colour would you say that is? Maroon?
Not very good.
What's that?
It's not your colour, Ray. I don't think it's your colour.
Obviously, you knew what cup final that was.
That was the
2001.
2000. Okay, there you go. 2001.
And we lost. Michael Owen scored 2 goals.
Oh, you're in a maroon. Yeah, I remember 2002.
I don't know who picked that suit, but I think it was Tony Adams probably. But it was awful.
It's like the colour of the tie is the same colour as the shirt, and then just a pair of black trousers. But it's not fitted very well.
It's usually the captain. Yeah, your captain had to pick your suit. Usually, what you had to wear. Well, the famous one was the Liverpool players, wasn't it? Yeah. What year was that when they all come out in
white? The Spice Boys?
Yeah.
The white suits. What year was that, Trevor? Do you remember?
96.
Who did they play? I can't remember who they played in the final.
Did they lose as well?
I don't
know. Did they lose that? I feel like they did. Did they lose that day? I think they did, didn't they, as well? Yeah, nothing beats that.
And I remember Tony picked, I don't know what cup final it was, he picked his suit, but it had a long blazer, which went more or less down halfway down your legs. And if you're tall, if you're over 6 foot, 6'2", 6'3", it looks really good. But if you're Mark Overmars, it didn't look very good. I think obviously it was 98 then, the 98 cup final. You should have seen the suit we had. Oh, I felt so sorry for little Mark.
Mark
he said, I can't wear this. He was like, down to his ankles. It was unbelievable. But
the Spice Boys 96. The guys, 96? And they did lose. They lost 1-0 to Manchester United. In that final.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday mornings 6 till 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.